Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nishithav and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are new here, I would love for you guys to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. In today's video, I'm going to test out yet another new foundation. It's the Influencer Clean Longwear Foundation from Sunday Riley. I have tried Sunday Riley skincare products before. The oils that they have, but they didn't work out for my skin tone because they clogged my pores. Oils never work really well with my skincare routine. But I wanted to try out this foundation. It's been out for a while and I finally got around to buy it. I placed the order online because it wasn't available in the Sephora that is close to me. So I ordered it online, but I don't think I got the right shades. I ordered like 2 different shades and both of them seem to be really light for my skin tone right now. But I'm gonna still make them work and test out the formula because that's what we actually want to know. So this is supposed to be for normal, oily and combination skin. They don't mention anywhere that it is made for dry skin, but I will let you guys know if it is too drying and if it's like appropriate for dry skin or not. And I got like 2 different shades, 220 and 200. Even 220 is a little bit light for me. I would highly recommend you go with a deeper shade than these two. 200 seems to be light, but it has a golden undertone that actually matches my skin tone. So I'm gonna try and mix these two and see which one works well. And this one retails for $42 and it claims to be a clean, natural looking longwear coverage that doesn't disappear even throughout workouts, humidity, or days when you're feeling extra oily. Satin matte finish that doesn't dry out as the day or night goes on. Quick to apply, lightweight and easily buildable. This medium to full coverage foundation expertly conceals redness, large pores and dark spots without settling into the lines. Controls oil but never dehydrates the skin. Packaging wise, it's a tube but it has a pump. This reminds me a lot of the IT Cosmetics face products. So I'm first gonna use the shade 200. This definitely seems a bit lighter than my skin tone. So most of you wanted to see the, not most of you, one of you commented that you want to see the swatch of the foundation. As you can see, it is a little bit lighter than my skin tone right now. But let's see if I can make it work. One side of my face, I'm going to use a beauty blender to blend out this foundation. And on the other side, I'm going to use a brush. Okay, it is really light, as you can already tell. I'm going to look really ashy today, but let's just see how the formula works. So there was about not even a full pump, there was like less than half pump and it blended out really well. I want to say that this foundation definitely oxidizes a little bit. As you can see, this is the swatch that I applied at the very beginning and this is the one that I just put on the back of my hand. This one seems a little bit, but nothing too crazy. I mean, it did not oxidize to a shade deeper, but I want to say just a little bit. So on this side, I'm going to blend out the foundation using a flat top kabuki brush and I'm using my Luxie 530 flat top kabuki. I cannot stress this enough. If you're closer to my skin tone, definitely pick up a shade deeper than the one that I'm using right now. I use the shade 200. It has the perfect undertone. But I would highly recommend you to pick up the next available deeper shade with golden undertones to it. And based on first impressions, this foundation definitely feels lightweight on the skin. It doesn't look cakey or heavy. It blended out like a dream in just two seconds. You can just use your fingers to blend it out. It blended out that easily. And finish wise, I really love the finish of this foundation. It's not overly matte. It's not overly dewy. It has this nice satin matte finish like they claim. Brush versus a beauty blender, I think both the tools work just fine. I personally prefer a beauty blender. But one thing to keep in mind is that this foundation definitely oxidized just a little bit on my skin. So based on first impressions, I think I really like how this foundation looks on my skin. I mean, I know my face looks a little bit ashy right now, so I can only imagine how well it would look if I had gotten the right shade. So now I'm gonna quickly jump off camera and finish the rest of my makeup. When I come back, I'll tell you guys how everything layered on top of this foundation. So I'll see you all in some time. So I finished the rest of my makeup off camera. Everything blended out really well. Bronzer, blush, concealer, and even my highlight. I didn't see any blotchiness or patchiness when I was blending out my bronzer and blush. So far the foundation is doing really good, except the fact that it is looking a little bit ashy because of the wrong shade that I picked. So I'm gonna do the wear test now. Based on first impressions, I really have no complaints about the foundation. It's doing quite good. So after a few hours, I want to see how this foundation looks. So I'll see you all at the end of the day. Hey guys, so I'm back and it's been almost 8.5 hours since I've had this foundation on my skin. I think I applied it around 11 a.m. or something. Now it's 7:30. I'm here to share my final thoughts. First, I'm going to start off by saying that this foundation is really good. I have really nothing bad to say about it, except that the shade range is really bad. They have only 20 shades. Things are changing now. At least like you would hope that big brands like these would come out with wider shade range, but unfortunately they do not have that many shades to choose from. Other than that, I think the foundation definitely did really well. It doesn't look cakey anywhere. Even though I used such a light coverage foundation, it blended really well with my skin and it stayed blended in throughout the day. Nothing is moving around. I love this foundation. Honestly, I was not expecting to. I don't know, for some reason I didn't think it was gonna work out. I didn't watch any reviews before trying out this foundation. I wanted to see it for myself, and it is a really good foundation. I definitely do not see anything bad about this except the shade range. Now I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see up close how my skin looks like, but ignore the part where it looks a little bit ashy. I think I already mentioned it a million times in this video that I chose the wrong shade, so it definitely is going to look ashy. But other than that, I think the foundation is definitely on there. So it's long wearing. It definitely is transfer proof. I do see a little bit of like oils peeking through in this area, but that could be probably because I applied too much setting spray, and these lights can make you look shinier than you actually are. But other than that, I think this foundation is really good and I was not expecting it. Enough of me rambling about this foundation. I'm gonna pull you guys in closer so you can see up close. You can see for yourself, even the foundation was a little bit lighter. It doesn't look like it is sitting on top of my foundation. It definitely blended in. I can only imagine if I had gotten the right shade, it would have looked much better than this. But the formula wise, the foundation did not budge, did not move around, and it looks like my skin. Actually, you can actually see my skin peeking through. It looks really natural on the skin. It definitely is lightweight. So that's the end of this foundation review. All in all, I think it's a really great one, but the shade range is really crappy. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I really hope this foundation review was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the bell notification button to get notified every time I upload a new video. I will see you all in my next one. Bye.